live, baby. Bam. Waifu unboxing. This is the greatest thing ever. Waiting for this thing for years. This is like finally happening. It should be live now, but it doesn't say anything there. What's the upper here? YouTube, come on.
The next brand.
There we go. Now we get some ads on it. So hello everyone, here Absolute is live now. Press the button here again. Yes, that looks fine. Finally, Waifu unboxing. Right, so I'm excited, guys. We're gonna open Waifu booster packs now, because what is the best thing ever as a gamer, right, is to open booster packs. I mean, I have so many memories. If I'm opening, you know, Magic cards, Yu-Gi-Oh card, and so on, right? And of course, what is even better? Sexy waifu cards. So this for me, it's it's awesome. We have Lappland, Texas, right? So let me give you a very brief story, right? I never heard about this before. I saw it just recently at last year's Black Friday, because I've been, you know, reviewing arknights, right? I've been reviewing arknights. I've been reviewing the anime, the canon and so on, right? And then I was googling for, you know, anime merch, you know, Marin figures, whatever, right? Marin posters, Marin cards, no. But then it appeared on Google. Google's like recommended. Do you want to buy this stuff, right? Do you want to buy this thing? So of course it has Lappland, Texas. I was like, oh, Lappland and Texas, that's probably why it popped up, right? Because of the Arknight search. And obviously I hope for an Arknight Lappland card, right? She's barely been in anime yet, but Lappland, of course, the only Swedish waifu, right? Lappland is Sweden's biggest county or state or whatever you call it, right? In the northern, very cold tundra, a lot of woods and so on, right? But yeah, so these cards then. So that's how the research these things, right? And they're doing it for a few years actually. But I think for a while, why don't they have trading card games with sexy waifus, right? But anyway, this actually have been for a few years. This I believe is the latest one. So I think we're gonna have mostly 2022 waifus in this one, right? Probably mostly gonna be from last year. But I see all people talking about this up, and they usually have like RAM or 02, whatever, right? But I'm guessing it'll be like Marin Shard and so on. Yeah, I think it'll be like Marin Shard, Demon Slayer, probably, you know, popular animes from last year, basically, mostly, right? But I feel it's gonna be like most year, and then they're gonna be, yeah, like I said, last year mostly, with some of the like the most popular female characters, always probably in it, right? So maybe Chainsaw Man. I don't know if Chainsaw Man adds so late, right? But it might have Chainsaw Man. Yeah, it might be some Makima, might be some you know, Power, Kobani, maybe, right? Maybe. Come on. So this is the display, of course, and like I said, as a gamer, right? Of course, I bought a lot of displays like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokémon cards, and Magic, right? Yeah. Buying Magic displays was a very common thing as in college. We would open them, right? We would draft and so on. So I have a lot of experience, right, opening waifu cards. No, but I open experience of opening display packs, right? So and it was fun. It's just fun, I feel, opening. Yeah, like I said, opening. Oh, the box like there we go. Oh, it's stuck on the inside too. It opens like that, of course. Here we go. It opens like typical display. Yeah. There we go. It opens like. Oh, I see. So there we go. Typical display, right? It opens like that. Like, bam. Yeah, there we go. Classic. So it looks like a typical display, right? And the reason, of course, turned to me, and I was like, whoa, once again, of course, because the booster packs are, of course, Texas and Lappland. So I want a Lappland card. I want a goddamn Lappland card, right? So you get that kind of viewpoint on it. And it would be fun if it were different. I will say that thing. If you're talking about a serious, doing like this serious reviewing here now, because I opened a lot of, you know, booster packs in my life, I said, right? One weakness here of the design is that usually, right, if you open Magic cards or whatever, you would have, for example, you have the mirrored in set in Magic, right? Which is like, oh, this is the metal set or whatever, or this elf set or whatever. But if you get the mirrored set, for example, you have the mirrored in on the box, right? And then you open it, it would be like maybe 3 or 4 different creatures from the mirrored. Oh, here's this god, here's this thing, right? So I will say that there's a couple of booster packs here, right? Of course, there are more than these 3, but you know, point. These booster packs should probably be like maybe Texas, Lappland, and, you know, someone else, let's say Power or whatever. Yeah, that would be slightly better if they have different, you know, maybe 3, 4 different versions, right, on the booster packs. So kind of randomized, of course, but that would be one thing. But so that's one thing immediately. But open the pack then. So I haven't. That doesn't get spoiled, right? So I don't know exactly what's gonna be in tin, but I think they follow this typical booster pack logic, right? So you open the pack, right? As in the video game, Hearthstone and so on too, and it's gonna be, you know, a set of rarity, right? So we have the different waifu rarities and the different levels and so on, right? So we're gonna open the first pack then, and see, of course. And after playing Fire Emblem with waifus, but yeah. So I imagine it's gonna be like, you know, every pack is gonna have one guaranteed, I guess, right? Like every pack is gonna have one guaranteed waifu, right? So you get like, this is how it looks, right? Yeah, and then it's gonna be like, okay. So you get a lot of, okay. Ooh, here we go. Now we're getting over to Oppies. I heard some of these cards might be family friends or something. Ooh, here we go. This is like classic, man. This is like a Rosario Vampire. Yeah, so these are some older waifus there. Okay, because Snafu is going recently. Yeah, and now we're getting some Demon Soccer Buses. Who's the legendary? Ooh, okay. Nothing I would say I'm superly hyped for in this set. Little fun seeing Rosario. I'm gonna be, I don't know how quick it's gonna be, but I'm just like, no, we're looking for the I don't know the real, it's like the rarity. Where's my Marin? Hopefully from Aisha, right? Yamato might appear, right? But honestly, that wasn't any one that I was excited about. I'm just being honest, guys. That wasn't something that I was excited for. No, there was no character there that I was like, oh yeah. That was like, okay, whatever. That was like, nah. No character I cared about in that set. Okay, now we get the next one. Okay, no soccer bot waifus. It is the main thing. Ooh, now we're getting. Oh, this is Arknight. Isn't this because I don't know all the Arknight characters, but this is one Arknight character. Yeah, the chibi one. Yeah, small Arknight characters. Horia. Ooh, this is classic. The high school leagues there. Yeah. Now we get a little more classic waifus here. So this is like a mixture of. I wouldn't say that I'm surprised how many. But I guess, you know, like a high school leagues, these are very classic ecchi. I guess she appears in all of them, right? Yeah. But there's definitely a lot of these, like, not Arknights yet then, but, how to say it, this older, so a lot of the kind of, of course, a lot of Nekomim and so on. But no one, I will say, I mean, honestly, so far, we've all opened 2 packets, right? And it's a lot of packets for display, but no character that I care about too much. It's been a lot of these, like, I guess it's not. Oh, here we go. Oh, Stellan Hestia. Something similar to that. Okay. See more like, you know, Rin. Who's this? This is another. No, that's. Oh, it's the Khan again. Who's she Khan again? So it is more Arknights, right? Yeah, we get like the blue. Some of them are cuter though, yeah. Some of them are just straight up like, here's like kawaii little magic girl, yeah. Some of them, oh, so they're actually surprising me how many of them are old characters. Again, I get like an old waifu. I am surprised how some of the cards actually are older, because I know it's like the latest thing, right? Ooh, then like, yeah, you know, okay. So I'm surprised how, yeah, the classic rarity, man. That's probably the best one so far, I feel then. And they do have stats. Talk about that later, but yeah, they do have stats though. It is really fun. If you go to the back, right, they do have their stats, right? You can read like their both the stats and their actual, you know, like, oh, this is the power level. I think one thing they probably could have done more, right, is work more on these the stats, right? But they also get like their, you know, the sizes, yeah, the weight and so on. Both like level stats, but also, but there's so many, there's a lot of boosters left, guys. Don't worry, it's like you get a lot of boosters left, man. I haven't seen any of my favorites yet, so far not no, I'm not pulling out great here, right? I'm not pulling out Marin yet, but okay, yeah, more that. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of Arknights, right? As I expected, right? A lot of the gaming, the modern gaming. Ooh, is that what's it called again? Oh my god, oh god. I got an anime blanks. Oh, you lie in April in English. You lie in April. Yeah, you lie in April. That's a very nice anime. That's one of my brother's favorite animes. Yeah, the You Lie in April special card here. That's really nice though. Oh, Flo, a little best girl. Oh, that's probably my personal favorite so far. My god, this is okay. This is my favorite so far. No, no, no. This is like the best character from Shield Hero, and a special, even like a special rarity. No, this is the best thing, man. This is now I'm getting something good here, I feel. Yeah, this was the best pack so far. SS super special rare, you know, yeah. Shield Heroes. Raftalia is trash, man. This is the best girl. Yeah. This so far, I would say is the best thing. Little cute, yeah. Adorable. But this is probably serious like gift like my brother. He, you know, a big fan of that anime. So now we're gonna have to like sleeve them up too. I do have special sleevings though, of course, because I collect a lot of Magic cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? I used to play both, of course, competitively. So I do have a lot of sleeves. So this is like the better one. So I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I gotta put them over here in my collection there, right? Yeah, the better, the higher. But that one was nice. That was the best pack so far. Yeah, that was like 2 cards that I was like, okay, we got some Shield Hero, best character from Shield Hero. July in April there, you know, that's a classic good anime. This is my first duplicate. My first duplicate. Of course, we're gonna have duplicates, right? My second duplicate, actually. Wow, this pack was almost very similar. My triple duplicates, okay. The first time I'm getting dupes, man. I'm getting duplicates. It's already useless. Yeah, it's already. Ooh! Oh my god, it's Toru! Even looking Toru. Okay, no, this is good. Okay, Dragon Maid, okay. Dragon Maid. Toru, of course. No Ilulu. It's probably some Ilulu somewhere. Family friendly Ilulu. But no, but this is good. You know I love Dragon Maid. Dragon Maid's a great anime. Of course, where's my Kanna? Yeah, I removed my small characters from the stream to have the box here, right? But man, you know I love Dragon Maid. Kanna, of course, is the best character though. I love Kanna, man. She's so adorable. Kanna is my daughter, man. It's a great daughter character. But Toru is fun. Her and Elma fighting, man. But of course, I read the opening, you know, one of the best, arguably the best opening that year. Yeah, I love Dragon Maid. That was great. Okay, another duplicate, more duplicates. See, I'm already in duplicate stage. Yeah, already in duplicate. Ooh, but this is like, but now we're getting into. Now we can see we're getting into like different rarity, right? So this is again high school, you know, D&D. But last time she wasn't holographic, right? So now we're getting into like typical card collection, right? Where, you know, okay, it's the same card, but obviously this is like a special rarity, right, of a common card. Then we get Kagura, right? Special rarity movement, which I can't even. There weren't too many waifus, man. I didn't even know, man. Now we get into all this like, waifus I don't even know, man. Yeah, getting into more rarities. But that's the first time we got a duplicate, but it wasn't duplicate. It was. But yeah, bro, you're also gonna open. Oh, this one is disaster, man. Immediately, sporty bunny wife. Yeah, immediately. This one is new. This one is new, man. Ooh, this is like, yeah. Some of them are kind of fierce, man. Some of them are kind of fierce. But let's see if we get. But I'm surprised sometimes, you know. I'm surprised sometimes when we get this like older, you know, mommy. Yeah, we get a little bit more, you know, maybe not as. Oh, this is good, though. This is good. Evil Sister. You know, I love Evil Sister. Voiced by, of course, Kanna. Evil Sister, right? This is good. Special rarity. Evil Sister. Yeah, this is good. So, quintuplets, right? You know, Yotsuba is my favorite, but when, spoilers then, right? When Ichika here turns evil, that made me almost kind of like her more. She's the mean one. No, but come on, give him more personality. She was like, I'm gonna lie and cheat about all my sisters and pretend to be my sister and so on. That gave her more, you know. That gave her more red. Now, this is something I've seen before. I don't know what this means. And this is like pretty rare. It has like a mark there. So this is like, you know, I don't know what this means, but you see this card here, it's first of all I've seen here, where it has like a mark there. Show it here, zoom in here. Yeah, I don't know. So this is like a special brand, this thing. It says 346 production. Obviously, I don't know. You know, I have never seen it before, right? I will get spoiled. This looks the best so far. It's like SSR rare, right? So highest rarity, I believe, right? And the special brand thing. Maybe it's like a limited edition thing. This might be the most valuable card. I mean, honestly, I don't know. This is kind of fun of it too, right? But again, this card here, yeah, special like marking on it. And if you look at, like, example, Magic, right, or Pokémon cards, I collected for many years, right? Pokémon cards, and also Magic, they have a special symbol, right? It's like first edition, right? For example, a Scarlet, you know, has a symbol when it's from this edition, right? And like the first brand. I remember I was making a lot of money back in the days when I was selling Pokémon cards. What I did was that I bought this like the set of like Team Rocket Dark Pokémon. And then I got all of them in first edition in like America, and I sold them, you know, in Europe and so on later. And I used to sell a lot of Magic cards, right? I used to run this like Magic store. So I would buy what I did was I bought a lot of Magic cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, mostly Magic, on like eBay and so on, right? This is like back in 2006, 7, whatever, right? Like it was very, very back in the day, 7, 6, before people had internet, honestly. So people had internet, right? But buying e-commerce wasn't big yet. So most people weren't buying stuff on internet. So I could buy all these cards, right? Like Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic cards then, from USA, and then sell them in Sweden way more expensive, right? So I could buy like a Planeswalker, like 20 Planeswalker cards, right? On eBay, and I could sell them for like 4 or 5 times the value in Sweden. So I actually made a lot of money, like importing in cards and then selling them. So I am a trading card collector. I have thousands of Magic cards. Yeah, I have never shown them in any videos, but I have like a huge collection. I have like I have those. I have a lot of. Almost want to go and get them now, but I have like a whole room of just stuff, right? And I have thousands of Magic cards. I don't even know how many Magic cards I own. Like let's say 10,000 cards. That probably wouldn't be exaggeration, because for example, then when I was buying Magic cards and selling them, reselling them, I also had a lot of I didn't get rid of, right? But it still meant that I still made a lot of money, because if I bought say 1,000 cards, right, and I sold, let's say, half of them, then I made maybe usually the profit like ×4, right? So I would get like my money back. So I would plus in money. I still had the other 500 cards, right? So I did that for a few years, because I actually had a collection just from buying all the sets too, right? And then not always selling them. So I have a lot of Planeswalkers, like thousands of. Maybe I have like 100 at least Planeswalker cards I have, right? That I haven't sold. So I do have a lot of cards. Opening booster packs is quite the it's quite the journey. But yeah, so we got the bunny guard. Here we get a little of Genshin, right? Yeah, just more rarity on that. So I don't know how the distribution is, but clearly you get different kinds of. There's a chance. Another same mommy quite earlier. Yeah, more rarity on that. Yeah, I don't know how the rarity is, but you clearly always get like. I was looking at. You clearly always get like one special rarity per card, right? And then you also get a few of these like holographic sometimes on. For this card I have seen before too, without being holographic, right? So here we go again. This is like a slightly better. They look slightly more flashy than the other one. But it's slightly more flashy. But you seem to get like at least one some super rare, right? And then sometimes you get your super special rare, guys. Okay. I'm honestly still waiting for getting one of my favorites though. I like each guy's probably Toro. We got like super special Toro. I think Toro is the winner so far of the card I would like, right? But let's see if you get something like yeah, maybe I don't like this is from last year, right? So you might get some Yamato. I wanna see some Marin, of course, right? I wanna see some Marin. What is a new card? I don't even know what it is. I will admit, okay, I didn't know, man. My waifu level is too low, man, when I see these cards. But maybe often these like games I haven't played, Oh man, like this feels old school. Yeah, we're getting like what's called them again? Oh my god, see, I'm like, what is it called now again? Nisekoi. Yeah, Nisekoi. This. Special rarity Nisekoi cards. I'm surprised how many old characters there are. Yeah, special rarity Nisekoi. Unador, yeah, this is like, I'm surprised they actually have so many. Ichika, for example, also surprised me, right? That movie aired last year, so that fits, right? But I'm surprised we're getting like animes that haven't aired in like, I don't remember when Isekoi aired, maybe like 6-7 years ago? When did Isekoi aired? The last season? Must be something else, right? Man, this was one. The Oppais, yeah, the Oppai cards, man. Oh, here we go. The Amiya-chan. So this is like classic arknights. Yeah, the main girl, of course. We talked about it in the review, right? Yeah, Amiya. Do I have like Amiya image here? Maybe somewhere. But I want my Shien, but I want my Hoshiguma. I want my more Uni waifus. I haven't seen Hoshiguma yet. But Amiya is nice to get though, just because it's like, here Hoshiguma. I want Hoshiguma, man. Yeah, I want top waifu, man. But okay, like she still is like the main girl, right? Still is the main girl of the show, right? Yeah, this one too. Ooh, here we go. Another quintuplets though, special rarity. Maybe I can get all 5 sisters. You get the Miku. You're gonna have all sisters. I gotta end up with all the 5 sisters, right? We're gonna end up with like the collection of the sisters there. So then we get Miku, we get Ishika, we got number 1, number 3. You're gonna wear Nino, of course, is still left, and so on, yeah, and of course Yosuba. No one cares about the 5th girl. It's like the I think she probably is the least popular character, right? Number 5, yeah. She kind of exists there. She kind of exists. She has no fans, guys. Let's be honest. She has no fans. Okay. So, see what I said before. There is something I definitely recognize though. Opening booster packs. That not only do you see the same cards you see before, but they even come in the same order. Yeah. They have the kind of typical nice, good new card smell though. But they come in the same order. So it feels like some of the packs are quite similar. And I mean, not only duplicates per card, but even like it's the same duplicates in some cards. That's a little bad. Like, obviously, even if it's the same distribution of like common cards, right? It would be better if they were distributed differently. But instead you get like the same 2-3 common cards sometimes. It's the second time I got like the same common cards. Like all 3 of them in the same pack again. Yeah, it's like, this is deja vu. That's a deja vu feeling. Little deja vu feeling. And that, I think it's Kanna, man. That is Kanna, baby. So now we got Toru, we got my Kanna, we got that little Kanna-chan. Yeah, we got the Kanna-chan image. What's her stats then? She's like really tiny. Yeah, it's kind of fun showing the stats though. So like Kanna, 120 centimeter. But we got a Kanna. We got Kanna, we got Toru. Now we need to get like the Elma, we need to get the whole Dragon Maid, but it's nice. We got the Dragon Maid family. Okay. Dragon Maid got up so far. Maybe this is not, but I don't know how often they print these things, right? Maybe you have to buy the next set to get last year. We'll see. I mean, it's not too surprising that, like I said earlier, right? It's at the late set, I believe, but it's not too surprising that it's like up to somewhere last year, right? So it is probably mostly 2021, some 2022, yeah. Like I know they have said they're gonna have like change of man and so on, but we'll see because it aired so late last year, right? Now, for example, when I bought this Marin figure, I was looking at buy like a power figure, a Makima figure, but most of them haven't even been sold yet, right? So, for example, what you can do is you can pre-order like a Makima figure, right? There's like one out there, but I want to buy the more bigger ones, right? And they haven't even been sold yet, so you have to wait for like April or even like to the summer or something, right? That being said, though, if you want those figures, usually you have to actually pre-order them. Yeah, like some of these figures actually do get sold out. Like it took me a long time to get that, like which I showed in another video, the Roxy figure from Potential, yeah, because they actually do get sold out pretty quickly. So pre-ordering figure isn't actually that crazy idea because they usually actually get like fully, fully ordered. But anyway, yeah, it takes them a while to get out, right? Most of the figures of an anime actually comes out like half a year later or even a year later, right? And usually what you get first is not to be that guy, but you get kind of more the ugly figures, right? Kind of the basic figure. Oh, it's just standing there, right? And then half a year later, you get kind of this more, bigger figure. For example, I had my Yamato figure in that video, in One Piece yesterday. And then you have, Yamato, you stand there, right? That's the first figure. Then you go Thunder Bagua Yamato, right? That's the second figure. And then you can advance, that's very common. You can advance the order of figure quality, right? And figure how, expressive you are, right? For example. So I'm not too surprised that these cards here mostly are a little old. I mean, I'm surprised some of them are very old, like Niseko, like 10 years old. That surprises me. But some of them are like 20, 21, 22 in that range, right? It obviously won't be any card from this season, right? Current anime season. There's no waifu there. But anyway, so this kind of duplicates another Amiya. I mean, we opened a few packs now, so we're gonna see duplicates now, right? We're gonna get into like some cards seen before, right? Some of them are just kawaii though, yeah. Some of them are just kawaii though. You just get a yeah, you just get a girl eating candy. Some of them are just somewhat kawaii, but definitely SS rare. Not that too many, right? You get like the S rare. So you get like one S super rare always, and sometimes you get 2 super rares. Sometimes it's a super rare and a super special duplicates. Yeah, Oppa duplicates. This is the first big Oppa we saw earlier. Getting into I've seen this before, man. This is the massive Oppa, man. There's no Yamato card yet, bro. There's no Yamato card yet. And I know they also sell, this is the issue though, right, with Yamato. They also do sell a One Piece card collection where you only get One Piece cards. But I think they also get men then, right? I don't want like Luffy, right? I want, if I was a pack like only Nami, Yamato, but at the same time, I don't know how fun that is. It's somewhat fun. I can see myself buying like 1 booster pack or 2 or something of only One Piece characters, but it's a little bit, I don't know. Then you're just opening it and being like, oh, I'm gonna get like Robin, Nami, Rebecca, or I don't know. You know, it's gonna be, yeah, it's a little bit like you kind of have, even if there are many characters in One Piece, right? It does feel not as surprising because you're basically only gonna get the Straw Hats plus some of the bad guys and, you know, some princess saved like that, Kaya or whatever. If it's a little bit like Big Mom, you're gonna get the Big Mom packs eventually. Who is this thing? I don't even recognize this thing. Man, yeah, I'm like, what is anime? The two girls. This is the first time I think this I think is the first special card, super rare card, when you have two female characters. Yeah, I don't think we've seen it before. They like reading a book together. This is the first card I've seen where there are two characters just reading a book, and I don't even recognize what it is. I don't know, but this is special in the sense that it's the only card I think so far. Yeah, this is the only card I've seen. We opened like, I don't know, 10 packs now. This is the only card I've seen where it's only with the two guys in it. So that's special. It's a rare card, and that's special in itself. Yeah, but that made it different in itself. But that's the first card I've seen where they open. I do have, of course, a Yamato poster, which I can't show, of course. Of course I have a Yamato poster, bro, which I can't show. Yeah. I have a biking poster. That's probably... No, I have a music poster. It's probably the biggest one, which you can't show on YouTube. But I do have like a biking poster from Guilty Gear. And biking is quite ecchi, though. This is new, though. Here we're getting a little more interesting waifus. Yes. Interesting. Oh, yeah, another... Yeah, I mean, they clearly have a lot of game characters, right? I'm not surprised. It's very popular, you know, game characters. So it's more of that. That's the first time we see that. Huh. Yeah, another like Hawaii cards earlier. Ooh, is that? This is hard because there's so many characters on nuns. First I was like, isn't that the nun from Engaged Kiss? Looks mostly like her. I mean, I wanted to like read what it says here. It's kind of funny when you see a nun card, you know? You get like here's a nun female card, and you're like, okay, this could be any anime, guys. Tell me, you know, who is this nun? If I just hide the name, are you gonna be able to tell which nun this is? Let's be honest here, nuns are pretty popular, cultural characters, right? But it's like, isn't that easy actually to open a nun card and be like, oh yeah, this is this anime. You're like, oh yeah, I guess it's like, I'm thinking about like 300 milfy nun characters or something. Then we get Con. Yeah, they have surprisingly have some rare cards, super rare Con card. Surprisingly have, let's say earlier, some girls from older animes. That I am surprised about. I think hope for a Lappland card, right? We do have Lappland in the image, right? Yeah, because I love Lappland and Texas, and I want my goddamn Lappland card, right, for my collection. And I need my Swedish Waifu. Okay, so we got the bunny girl again. Yeah, we got only, I guess again, it's duplicating it. Yeah, same. The only snaffer card. Ooh, here we get a little more of a super rarity bedroom card, a little more naughtier. And okay, we got this another July and April, yeah. Now I feel maybe we have paired it out now. Maybe paired it out. Not that many new cards now. We're gonna halfway through this box, guys. It takes some time to open this thing. It takes some time. I'm still hoping for at least something a little more modern, right? Yeah, a little more set. That's already my first duplicate of our special record, I believe. Ooh, so hard to open. Okay, guys, what we have here? Succubus Waifu. I've seen her 3 times now. She's very common, yeah. This Succubus Waifu is like the most common card. This poor girl, she appears every time. Yeah, and this card, yeah, this card I've seen. This is a new card. Who is this person? Is it interesting though? Because you like recognize them and you're like, oh man, the doll confuses me. Oh my god, I can't place it. It's like I can't even place it. My god, I can't place it, man. It's like, oh my god, it's complicated in my brain. I was like, yeah. Oh, this though. Oh my god, no, now we're getting dirty, man. Now we're getting dirty. Sister card. This is the card we don't want to open. She looks finer. She's just kawaii. Yeah. I mean, she's just kawaii. She's just happy, right? She's a happy little girl. It's happy, a happy motto. Yeah, the happy sister, man. But yeah, the one of these many animes that we all hate. No, but like this is one of the. I mean, I never liked anime. I mean it, right? I never got to animes. I think they're all kind of weird. Even though I'm watching a gender bend on each, I think it's funny. Gender bend is funny, but there's so many animes like this, right? You know, it's like my little sister is an otter. Yeah, so we got the Yamato card. Yeah, we got one of those Yamato cards. Yeah, this super rare Yamato. Opening is super rare Yamato. But I don't know. I never liked animes. It's a great song though. But yeah, super rare Yamato card. That's one way to describe it. Yeah, super rare Yamato. This is like the 4th card of her now. Yeah, this has also become one of the most common cards. But there is something. Do you see this pattern? The same. This has been the exact same thing 3 times now. When I get this waifu also comes together. So like I said earlier, you can really see how they produce this thing. There's an issue how they print these cards. Right? They print them, they have a rarity, and they put them together. Right? This should be a different card, but like I see these two together like almost every time. It's kind of weird. Not a super rare. Ooh, super. Is that like Raftalia? What is it supposed to be? I'm reading the kanji for it. Or is it Amiya? No. It's like, this is like super S rank. This is the first one where it says there's S rank stamp on it, and I myself is confused who it is. I'm like, my God, what is it? First I'm like, no, it looks like Amiya, right? The money card, and it just says on it, super. No, it's just super rare. It's super. It said this is the most rare one so far. Here we go, super rare waifu. It even says S rank on it. These guys, here we go. Super rarity, super rare waifu, right? This is the most rare card so far. It even has the super text on it, and it has the S. Look at that. It says S rank on it. Yeah, it says S rank on it. And she's dressed in this like weird sweater that looks like she's almost. No, she's just dressed fully clothed, but the sweater has like a weird skin color to it. Yeah, it's like so white. Yeah, like it's so white and weird because she's weird fully clothed. It's like weird color on it. Yeah, it is strange how this sweater looks. Yeah, like it looks like it's just white, but it isn't. Like it's just very, very white. It's so bright. Yeah. Like, but that's the weird thing of it, right? If you look at it like this, yeah, because it's like, no, she's fully clothed, but it's like wearing a white sweater, and it is so reflective. It's like shiny. It's like shiny white, man. Yeah, it's like, what is this happening? It's shiny white clothing. It's just too white, basically. It's too bright. It looks like a freaking light bulb. But that one was the first one where it said super rare on it. So that was like SSR. Yeah, okay, that's the rarest card yet. Maybe I'm rich, guys, yeah. I don't know how much they can go for, but you can buy this card on eBay or one. Separate cards. And that one is super, super rare, right? So we gotta assume that it's like, here's my card is bigger. Maybe it's just, no, this card is actually bigger. Okay, let's have the bigger actually. So this is in before. Amiya-chan again. Obviously getting duplicates now, but it's not so surprising. A common duplicate card by now, right? Opening a lot of packs. Another Toru. Another Toru. So that's this is probably the worst pack because it only has one super rare. So another Toru. It's a Toru before, right? Another Toru. Yeah, me looking Toru. Actually, probably the worst pack so far. In the sense that it only had one super rare. I think most has like 2 super rare. And then have some, super, super rare, right? So this is probably the weakest pack. Now they have Toru though, and Toru is awesome, but I already have one Toru, so it's probably the worst pack, I would say. Man, this is a lot of cards to open. Yeah, when I first saw Toru, the first Toru, then I was supposed to say, oh, this is like Mikasa? Trash waifu? It has to be. Mikasa coming in here, I'm getting the trash waifu card. Mikasa in the scene, she saves Eren. My God, trash waifu opening. We can burn this card later. The worst waifu card ever, guys. Mikasa. Where's my Gabby? Where's my Gabby when I need her? Yeah, we haven't seen her yet. Okay, so Mikasa, but it's a combat Mikasa card. I haven't seen Mikasa yet. Of course, we're gonna have someone take on Titan waifus, right? I'm actually surprised. Genuinely, think about it. I'm surprised actually that we don't have more technical cards, right? This is the first. We have no Sasha, no Gabby, whatever, right? No, of course, Annie and so on. Yeah. I am surprised we haven't seen more Ymir, I guess, like the first Ymir especially. I'm surprised we haven't seen more Attack on Titan cards. That's the first Attack on Titan card. And she's a rare card then, so she's not super rare. But yeah, again, surprised there's not more Titan cards. Obviously Titan is so popular. Get Mami again, the third Mami. And then we get another. Was this a Yandere? So I don't recognize. A knife throwing girl. in knife throw girl. Super rare. The girl has like needles in her hands. I can't recognize it for. Yeah, she got like needles. Hard to see maybe, but she's holding like 3, you know, daggers, needles in her hand. She has like 3 like. So I don't even recognize her. Yeah, like a school anyway. That was very weird, but you kind of feel it though. As I mean, if the common cards are not duplicates, I feel like the chance. Yeah, when I opened that card and I saw Mikasa, right, I felt that the super rare cards were gonna be different too, because it feels kind of clear in this package here that they have like a set thing. Oh, if you make these common, yeah. So I do feel that was like okay, like we have super rarity, yeah. Then I feel the super rare. Like now, for example, we're getting a common card I've seen twice before, right? It's a very common card. My comedy, yeah, my teenage comedy. So now I'm assuming the super rarity might be a duplicate, right? Because there is some kind of probability to it. When I saw Mikasa from Attack on Titan, the first time I saw that, I was like, whoa, this is probably a much rarer package here. So it feels. Because now we're getting cards probably seen before. Yeah, this is the third time I see massive Oppai Waifu 2, she's a huge Oppais. It's like, this is very cool, man. Then we're getting back to yeah, exactly, because now I got 2 SR cards a bit earlier. Kagura, getting you know, see Kagura and so on. Yeah, this is probably the first, but that's what I mean. If you see too many common cards you recognize, you kind of know it's like. So I don't want to open all of them, right? But we do have. Don't get me wrong, man. This is you buy a display box. The fun thing is there's so many goddamn cards, man. Like we have cards left, guys. We got cards left, guys. Don't you worry. We got cards. I'll open all of them. I'm gonna say a few, right? Do with more to stream. I don't want to spend all the one, and I can definitely see myself buying some other versions or whatever, right? But I'm gonna open all of them. We also have this thing. We open last. They sent me one. There's one card with display pack that I don't know what it is, but I assume this is like a. Yeah, I don't know what it is, guys. Again, this is the first time I ever opened one of these like waifu display boxes, right? But I assume that just like when you buy Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever, right? Usually Pokemon so on. Except I bought a Pokemon set to my brother recently. One of these like, you know, collectible cards, right? So in that example, the Pokemon I bought my brother, you get, what is it? I think it's 8 booster packs, and you get like this, you know, super shiny X card in the middle, right? And then they get some more stuff as well, right? Some, you know, some poster and some of this, the math and so on, right? And some pins and stuff like that. So basically, usually I feel very commonly, right? You get like one guaranteed super rare, right? Now this card isn't shown what it is, but I'm imagining this card was separately, like given. I don't know, it wasn't even said that it was part when I bought it. So when I bought the thing, they didn't mention there was like one separate card. But again, then right when I opened the package when they delivered, I was like, okay, it's one card lying like that top of the box. I was like, I guess it's like a bonus, you know, super rare card. So we open this last, but I'm assuming it's gonna be. I assume it can be any of the other cards, right? But it's like a SS super rare probably, right? Because that's of course when you buy a display box, that's the way you can guarantee it, right? That okay, you paid money for this box, you might get super rares, SS rares, right? But this is like guaranteed, right? S rank, you know, most likely, right? Or maybe it's completely dubbed. I'd be very surprised if this card is a bad card, right? It's probably gonna be a. Yeah, probably guaranteed SS rare, but I guess it's still random though, right? Where usually I think today when you buy like Simple Magic and so on and Pokemon, you get like you know exactly. Oh, it's Mewtwo. Oh, it's gonna be super rare Mewtwo. Only 10 of them. You know what I mean? You're gonna know. Okay, so we get back to her again. Yeah, this again similar package earlier. Yes, this is the 4th time we see high school. So this is new at least. Or is that? Who is this? Don't recognize her. I will say it's hard. There's so many characters. I'm like, what is this card? Super rare. Never seen this thing before. We're getting into the field now. We definitely I kind of have seen most of them, right? But it definitely has a rare to it. Except we've seen 2 of the quintuplets, right? So I would imagine that you can get all 5 quintuplets. For example, you definitely should be able to pull all quintuplets, right? If you're lucky, yeah. There's no way they print like 2 quintuplets. You're gonna be able to notice duplicates here. Okay, this is the first special rare. AQUA! We got my waifu! Okay, now though, this is the best card, baby! We're pulling the AQUA, baby! Yes! This is worth all the money, baby! Super rare AQUA! Yes! Okay, this is the best card so far. It is the AQUA, baby. It is the AQUA. Is she wearing pantsuit? Probably not. Yes, it's like signed up by AQUA. Yes, AQUA, we got it. You know, got my AQUA pillow, right? Which is awesome because we got the pillow for free from anime, you know, talking about it, yeah. But this is finally, guys, we got the AQUA waifu. This is the best card. Here we go. Now we can cancel the stream. Finally, who cares about Yamato and Power and Ice? We got the AQUA card, yeah. Here we go. Yes, pulling the AQUA card. Yes, pulling the AQUA card. Now I can cancel the stream. This is definitely going into the collection, yeah. This thing here, man. She is definitely saucy too. Yeah, it's saucy, man. It's saucy. This is actually really well done though, because you know with AQUA, it's always that meme that she has no pantsuit, right? You know, she's always like covering it up. You know, it's like, oh, customer can't steal if you don't wear it, right? Because it's always like shown, you know, she's kind of like half-assed, right? So this is perfect. Her hair comes down there, kind of covering it up, right? Yeah, her hair comes down, kind of covers up that, right? Her cleavage is open, but it's not, you know, it's not completely open, right? So it's kind of like you can't see anything, but you almost see anything. So it's very, very naughty too. Yeah, this card is awesome. Very, very, very naughty. Yeah, it's like it's using the border of like, oh, it's ecchi, but it's not. Yeah, it's not like really showing anything. What does it says then? Oh, it's hidden. You can't read her. She's a goddess, man. AQUA's a goddess, so you can't read her powers. And then it's like 0 intelligence. It's awesome. You gotta read her stats. You look at AQUA stats and you're like, oh, she has no. AQUA is like 0 value in this stat. Yeah. They nailed that. They're like, oh, she has like, you know, very high in this stat. And then she has like no in this stat. Yeah, they're like, well, you know, intelligence. No, this thing. Common sense, baby. Okay, that, man, took a while there, but that was the best one. That was the best one, easily. Of course, AQUA, man. You know it, man. You know it. Pull in the AQUA card. You know it. You know it's gonna be the best card. Of course, getting that AQUA. Whew, I'm happy now, guys. Yeah, that's the first time we got one of my top waifus, honestly. So another Mikasa. This is not that rare. Yeah, I mean, I mean, Mishi is not that common. I mean, even though she's a common card, I haven't seen more than one Mikasa. This card I've seen so many times. Yeah, this is like the most common card. But Mikasa I've seen very few times, I mentioned. So that's the one common. Then we go to Maid. Who's this character? This is one of the other like game characters. It looks like a character from is a character from Azur Lane? You guys Chinese gamer guys, tell me, man. Looks like one character from Azur Lane. There's so many of these waifus like I want to get recognized. Yeah, I think she. That's what I'm going to. I've seen Azur Lane, right? She looks like one of the Japanese-inspired Azur Lane characters. And I mean, Japan has in one of the countries in Azur Lane is like what's it called, like Sakura Kingdom or whatever. It's like the Japanese army, right? So something like that. I don't know, honestly. Ooh, man, are we getting more Kevin no Michi? Yeah, isn't this is like last pack was AQUA, guys. Last pack was AQUA. Now we're getting another from the same author, right? If I'm not mistaken here. There's so many furry characters that I've been almost lost in my brain now. But we get another one. Yeah, it's not AQUA, but we get her, like I guess her counterpart. I guess, you know, in Kevin no Michi, right? We get the furry money stealer, or unless I'm just confused. It's not a character. Because honestly, I'm just like, man, there's so many Kevin no Michi furry girls in this package. I feel half the special rare card are girls with like cat ears or something. But it looks like her. Yeah, I'm just like. Honestly, a little bit like, is it her? I think it's her. We had AQUA, so this is the main girl from Kevin no Michi, right? Because she's like the white-haired. Also, can't remember her name now. I admit it, Kevin no Michi, you know. Why can't I remember her name now? I will admit it. Kevin no Michi with the wrestler guy, you know, from the same author as. What's her name now again? SHIGURE is her name, yeah. And she's taking a wrestling outfit, so it's SHIGURE, right? So you're coming in doing like a wrestling outfit. Well, he's a wrestler. Yeah. So this is like, you know, this is like AQUA's basically her counterpart, right? In the next anime from the same author, yeah. And then he also, of course, made another anime, but it's like his first. It's the second anime they made with him. And then they also have the anime of. Oh, that broke. But it's kind of like this image, which is a wrestler. Because he isn't normally wearing a wrestling outfit, but he's a wrestler. This one episode would have a tournament arc, and then she's wearing a wrestler. Here it is. Yeah, she's wearing a wrestler outfit. So, yeah, if people don't know the anime, it's the second anime from the Natsumi, an author of Konosuba. So this is her Shigure, right? So this is like, so you said AQUA, right? And then and this is then Shigure in her like wrestling outfit in a special tournament or episode of Kemen no Michi. He's a wrestler and so on. So she gets like in her wrestling outfit, right, to fight and so on. And they have this like money tournament. So that's interesting. That interesting. And also feels kind of uncommon card. And yeah, we just open the AQUA card, right? So feels uncommon to also get both Shigure and AQUA. So we're getting very very Konosuba here. Yeah, it's a reference to Konosuba in that show. He also made the other show with Rokugo. Yeah, he has 3 animes, right? The author from Konosuba, Natsumi. He got like 3 animes. He also got the Agent 6 anime. Ooh, Shien. Yeah, another like Shien, another little arknights. We got, isn't that Shien? I think it's Shien, but like a weird. No, she has the spear. No, it's not other. No, it's not Shien. It's like, man, it's the other dragon girl. Oh, what's her name again? Like her name is like Lava or something. But it looks like Shien. Yeah, it's like Lava Light. And then we get, she's a rare. Then we get like a Tomboy. Oh, this is a new card. It's like a little cute. Yeah, back to the. Ooh, yeah. Succubus mama character. Yeah, big Oppies. Special rarity, big Oppies. That's the first time I've seen her though. But yeah, Succubus. We've seen Husky with the D&D's on earlier. Yeah, the other like big Oppies, rarity. Ruined my hot streak there. Ruined my hot streak of. How many do we left now? Because I want to open all of them. You know, I do some other stream. We open other stuff. You know, when you do other hauls, right? Because I like to do anime hauls. But here's like what? Okay, we say one more pack. I mean, I wanna try to get some. I am disappointed that we have no Marin though. Yeah, I'm quitting internet. I'm quitting anime. I'm surprised we have no Marin. But this thing should be released after. I believe this thing was released after Maris of Darling. Which of course is super. But it might be that she's just so rare though. It might be that Marin is very rare. Here we got another, you know, waifu with swords. Yeah, it might be she's super rare, man. I don't know, Amiya. I got a lot of Amiyas now. Definitely have arknight characters, but there's no Lappland yet. I was like, there's no Lappland yet, guys? Like, how do I have no Lappland yet? Like, right, we open up all these boxes. There's Lappland on the front cover, and there's no goddamn Lappland. How do I not have a Lappland yet, guys? Jesus Christ. We have so many Amiyas. Yeah, and we got like the classic. There's duplicates, yeah. Duplicates of, you know, Kawaii girl with candy and so on. No Lappland yet. No Lappland. Oh man, it's too many. This box is going overkill, man. The AQUA was the best thing. AQUA and Shigure together. That was the best part, man. Toru, AQUA, Shigure. Yeah, that was the best part. Okay, how many left do we have now? I don't want to open all of them. I want to save some more from all the streams, right? Where we don't open packets, but I mean, oh, it'd be good to open one. Oof. Okay, one more. Okay, one more. We're opening one more, guys. We're opening one more, and then we go over them. Cause I want to save for some other haul, right? We open unboxing figures, just, you know, random anime streams, right? So don't want to unbox them all. This one card being bigger again, which is stuck in a weird way. It feels like slightly bigger. So we get another. Same comment in earlier. So you do definitely see the pattern, right? We can see this pattern before. So it's a very pattern recognition here. We see the same pattern. Then this waifu commented snaffus in one before. Ooh. A little saucy, special rarity. Okay. Who's the last one then? We get a nurse with oh, this is like super special rarity. Man, this is badass, dude. This is badass because she got like, this is another character. How do I describe this? It's not, this already didn't show. He's another character. This is with special, super special S rank rarity, right? But instead of having the previous one, we have so far we have 3 like super rare. We go over them again, but super rare. And this one has like, instead of having the mark of like the brand or whatever, right, or staying S rare, she got like a branding and like her face in gold. So this card here is probably the best looking card. This is very interesting. I like how they designed. So she's quite revealing. So I'm gonna be like, it's covering the dash, right? But she's quite interesting. She got this like, you can see she's got a golden thing showing her body, her face in that body, right? So this is very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. How this is done. Absolutely, yeah. Like you can see her her like you know, golden face into the text here when it says SSS rank, right? Because the other one just kind of showed SSS rank, but here's we see her like nurse helmet and so on with her nurse head, yeah, in that one. Very special, but also very ecchi, man. Very ecchi, bro. It's very ecchi, bro. It's very ecchi, yeah. She's also showing her massive cleavage, though. The one other one was also very. I guess they feel kind of sexier when you go to SS Rare. The other one was kind of sexier too, though, when she had like the white sweater on her, but it was so shiny. It looked like she was, you know, that she was not no, that woman was fully dressed. Okay, that woman. I'll go over again, but that woman is fully dressed. But it looks like she isn't because she's so. I mean, from a distance, because she's so shiny. That looks like she's being censored, right? Like a typical places and sunlight. But no, she's actually just very censored. Demon comes in, bro. Okay, guys. So now we have. I want to open this thing now. Yeah, we're going over. Okay, let's go over some of them. So we keep some more left, right? Did open all of them. I want to say it later, right? Do another video where talk about it later, right? I want to have some more anime opening boxes and streams and so on, right? So I don't want to, you know, shoot all. I don't want to do the full thing, right? So there is a lot of cards, though. Okay. There's a lot of cards, and it's not all the boosters either, right? I have a few boosters left, right? So there's a lot of cards. These are all like the non-common cards, right? From like 20 boosters. So of course there's a lot of cards. They have pretty good quality. They're pretty heavy, like, you know what I mean, and so on, right? And if you go over some of the basics, right? They do have some really nice design of them. Definitely there are a couple of them you see a lot, right? Like you see, for example, this, you know, like the ring coming in many times, right? The many of them you see a lot of times. This is another common I've seen like 10 times. So a couple of them you see a lot. Then you have some of the more, you know, rare ones, right? That is coming in there. And also this soccer bus. this I've seen a lot. She's probably the most common one. Yeah. You got that mommy, the trash waifu mommy, also a couple of those. Who is the best one of the common ones? You can have the rarity. The more shiny one. Oh, this is a rarity I actually missed. It's good to go over this because they get stuck together, right? This is a rarity I didn't show before. Special rarity. Another like angelic S waifu there, yeah. There's a couple of them that kind of get stuck together, right? There's so many of them. Of course, we're gonna go over all the special rarity later. AQUA is the best one, though. We can just go over that, right? Getting AQUA and SHIGURE is the best one. Then we got some other May. Oh, Toru, Kanna-san. Yeah, Toru and Kanna. Definitely some top quality there. But of the common ones, I mean, we got the trash waifu. Of the common ones, we didn't get the other ones, but we got several mommies. Yeah, Mikasa and mommy, baby. Mikasa and mommy. This one is good, though. This one is good, man. It's some arknight, top quality, man. Yeah. That one is good, man. I can put some of my favorite. This Oppa is Spencer. Amiya is cute, though. I can put her out there. Yeah. I'm gonna put some of the. I'm surprised there were many kawaiis too, though. Yeah, there were several like several ones where it's like, oh, this is a kid eating a candy or something. Yeah, some of them are just straight up like just kawaii instead. Quite the spread, right? Quite the spread. Yeah, quite the spread. Some of them are like super, but none of them are like super ecchi. I mean, all of them are. Some of them are. None of them are like completely revealing. Right? Yeah, there is like, no, this is like. None of them is actually. I was like, everyone is family friendly. There is no one that actually is like cray. But I'm gonna put out some of my favorites here, guys. This one has a nice look to it too. Some of them are pretty boring though. So let's do it. Some of the favorites, some of the worst ones, right? The soccer bus. I see her the most, but she is definitely. That is like the Hestia one and so on. Okay, this one looks so boring. Yeah, this is the ugliest one. Okay, I'll make an ugly pile, guys. We're gonna review them, guys. We're gonna make an ugly pile. I'm gonna stream. Yeah, we're gonna see Fire Emblem later. After this, take a break, and then we do streaming Fire Emblem later. This is the card I had the most. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little bit of like a top bottom rank, guys. Okay. Mommy, of course, is there. Mommy, Okay, Hot Bunny Girl, even though she appears a lot. Hot Bunny Girl, yeah, we got a lot of mummies, got the common snafus. Yeah. This one is good too though. There's so many cards though, there's many cards guys. We're gonna have, I got this pile left. There's so many cards. This is a lot of cards though. This is a lot of cards. And think about over here I have all the S rare cards too. And the super rare cards. This one I couldn't figure out what it was. So Genshin Impact. This one looks nice though. Okay, so I have a nice pile. Oh, this is really beautiful. This one's really beautiful for not even being a. Some of them I definitely like the art more on. Okay, this massive op pile is also. I do. This is my favorite girl though from Rosario Vampire though, but Amiya. This is one more rare, I guess. Yeah, another special rare card. Some of them got stuck though, so I didn't get them free earlier. Yeah, Mikasa is in trash, man. I got the freaking pulling the Mikasa, man. I pulled the trash, yeah. I pulled the trash there, and I got Mikasa. Pull the trash there, man. I got two of her, but this is probably the best looking, I feel, non-super rare card. I got two of her there, but this is actually, I think, the best looking one. The blueness, the color of it. It looks the best, probably. But this is like super. I mean, I love this thing, you know. This is just comparing it to something like, you know, open Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokémon cards. I mean, it's always fun, right? And for example, I gave my brothers, I mentioned a lot of booster packs, Pokémon booster packs recently. And then, you know, he's sitting there going over them. Oh, this one is good. You know, it's just like opening booster packs is freaking fun, man. Yeah, I can do this for any booster packs. Yeah, opening booster packs is just like great fun. Yeah, just going over, oh, this one again, you know. And as an artist and a, you know, a designer guy, it's just fun looking at some of the art too. And not just mean how they look, but I mean how they've been thinking about colorization and the background. And okay, here's some blood in this thing, here's some like blue, this like the reflection here in this thing. So I, you know, this is, for me at least, I don't know how this is a good stream or not, but for me it's really fun. You guys can like it if you don't want to or not. I love it. Okay, this is the best thing since sliced bread. So these are my favorites from the rarities, right? And then we go over the super rares. So I think this is probably the best looking card, straight up from an art standpoint, right? This is from a non-special rare card. You see the blue stuff it. I mean, it obviously isn't sexy at all, right? Yeah, it's just like an ecchi card. It's not. Yeah, she looks badass. I think this is the best card, like straight up from the non-super cards, right? Really like the design. Really looks good. This is one of the biggest op-buys. Yeah, the biggest op-buys. I took two of her. Like this thing here too, right? And I got the swipe to it. Bunny girls, sporty bunny girls are always cool. Best waifu mommy. Come on, you gotta get the mommy into it. This, of course, obvious reason why. Talking about big op-buys, you know, appears a lot. Like this. So I have this girl who's straight upright. Some more arknight waifus that looks really. I mean, this is again, I think one of the two best looking cards right there. Again, from like a purely artistic standpoint, right? But none of them are like, you know, ecchi, right? Now this looks badass. Yeah, both look really badass. And then finally, Amiya, of course, in like the basic rare. Oh yeah, this one too. Yeah, also badass. Yeah, big op-buy, looks like Michael. Big op-buy, big sword. Yeah, that's probably my favorite rare cards. Okay, bam. Now here we get some trash, man. Mikasa, trash. Okay, he's trash. He's Mikasa. He's trash. And then we get this one. I got like 10 off. She's just here because it's the most common card. I was like, he looks fine. It looks pretty basic, but I got like I got like almost every. This is the most common card, whatever. It's so common. And then this card is so plain. Yeah, this, for example, I mean, you know, it's the character, but still it looks so plain, right? Yeah, it looks so plain, like black and the black feathers. I get the point because it's that card, but if you look at like, you know, compare these two, right? Yeah, this looks so plain. This is like badass waifu. This is like, oh, just kind of that. Those are those cards. Okay, now, bam. Let's go over the super rarity cards. Obviously, pulling AQUA. And rare AQUA card was the best thing ever. That's the card I want to buy anyway, right? Yeah. The AQUA cards. I do wish we had like a Yamato or something. But I am afraid of that because they also do produce, like I said earlier, they do produce, like one piece booster pack as well, right? You probably have to buy those then. They probably have like zero. Yeah, this is hard, man. I'm gonna falling down here. Some of them. It's probably hard. They might be not selling like One Piece in the non One Piece booster pack. This is like all animes. I suppose, right? I suppose. But like I said earlier, I think it's like kind of boring to buy like One Piece booster packs because you know that. And also I think that if you buy like a one, this is from a design standpoint. So I won't pick up that correct. But it's from a design standpoint too, right? If you make like one anime, for example One Piece or Naruto or whatever, like a big anime, you make that into one collection, right? What's gonna happen is that yes, you do have many characters in One Piece or Naruto or whatever. They have many characters, many female characters. But you're still gonna end up with like you have Nami, right? And you got Nami in other clothing. Yeah, it's also gonna be like you open a One Piece booster pack, right? Of like One Piece waifus. It's gonna be like 3 Namis. Like you know, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like Nami in a bikini, Nami in Nami in a business suit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be just like the figures, right? You're gonna open that box and it's gonna be like so many Namis. Yeah, it's gonna be so many Namis, and that's gonna be annoying too. I feel like so. So that's also one thing I was like, man, that is not very enticing, honestly. But bam, this is still many cards left. These are all the special rare cards, okay? So there still is like 500 cards here, the special rare. There's so many of them. But I'm gonna order them. We're gonna go over them all again. But I'm gonna order again. I think it's fun. So we're gonna look at the best special rare, right? And the worst special rare. So we're gonna do the same thing again. This feels like this is how I usually play with Magic. I'm gonna order the rarities and the values and so on. I mean, this is cute though. This is old school anime. This is cute. Let's put it over here. I'm just gonna maybe 3 piles. This is like best cards, worst cards, and like adorable. We got some Kon, some Kagura. Ooh, man, this made oh, this one is amazing. This one is probably the best one. Except AQUA, of course, but it's from like an actual how it looks. Then we got more arknights. We got some Kanna-chan, of course, Kanna-chan. Who won't get my Kanna figure? Yeah, Kanna-chan is amazing to get. Oh yeah, this gigantic up-bias lady. And then we got like the Hinata. Yeah, the Hinata lookalike and the Hinata image. I guess it's classic. We got Miku and Ishika. Didn't get the order. Yeah, didn't get Yotsuba and Nino and the 5th one no one cares about. But yeah, we got that one. This one is also really. Oh yeah, this one. Super special rare. She also has like a sword. This one is really cool. This one will go over again. I didn't think about it earlier, but she actually has like a sword instead in her special rarity. So that's really nice. Now when I see it now, like man, it's even better now. She got an engraved gold sword flying over her. This is the only card with 2 characters in it. Yeah, the only one single card I have with 2 characters. One. This, oh my god, yeah, we got the FILO special rare. I don't know, man. FILO special rarity is also, oh, FILO, and she got golden feathers. This might be the best, man. FILO, yeah, FILO, that might be the best. We got the Nisekoi, which I'm surprised that we have because it's such an old anime. Yeah, I got 2 of those, yeah, from Hafu. This one should be here. Yeah, some of them wrong. Oh, here's the one with the weird brand thing. I know what this is, but this was like a weird stamp on it. It's like first edition. It looks very, very weird. Got that like weird. Yeah, got the cute. This is like some cat made. It looks pretty decent. This also one is like old animes, like super old animes. This one is adorable though. Oh, another Mikasa. My god, no, get away from me. Get away from me, Mikasa. Oh yeah, this one with the light one that looks like he's not showing anything. There's too many cards! Too many cards! Too many waifus! It's only like, I don't know. Oh yeah, the nun, which I can't even, okay, this is a bad card. Oh yeah, this card. Well, this card I didn't see before. There's too many cards. This card I didn't see before. It's like, but yeah, there's too many cards, man. I was like, what's happening? And the AQUA again? AQUA? Yeah, the AQUA. This one looks so plain. Okay, it's like a bit of trash, man. Like, we put it trash. And then we got SHIGURE. SHIGURE and AQUA, man. And it was fun to do. It came in. The first pack was AQUA. The next pack was SHIGURE. So this is like. And here, of course, in my hand now, so I'm kind of neutral on. Neutral maids. Yeah, should be there. Yeah. Here I'm kind of neutral on them. big up eyes. And also, yeah, Tora, Hineta, I got like two Taurus, 1 Kanna, 2 July and April, 2 main. Not too many feed, that's trash, man. Not too many feed, that's terrible. But this is kind of boring though from Con, I guess. It's pretty meh. There are a lot of ones where I feel I'm a little bit like neutral on them. This is either duplicates or neutral, so neutral. It's gonna be hard now when I have to, after the stream, I have to somehow put them all in my, what's it called? The books, right? Yeah, I'm gonna put them in there. It's gonna be complicated now, man, how we order this thing. But these are like old, this is trash. Okay, so I'm gonna put them like that. This is the special rare card. Boom. Man, for me this is like the best thing ever. as a gamer that has played so many card games, right, competitively, I used to compete both in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic, right, and Pokémon, but especially Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! For years, right. For me this is the best thing ever, just being like, oh, look at this card, oh, it's like, look at my card collection. This is the most nerdy thing ever. Oh, here's my good waifu card, here's my bad waifu card. I don't know, but I feel like a kid in a candy store. This is truly a kid in a candy, put the trash there. This is truly the kid in the candy store moment, but I'm just like, oh my god, look at this thing. Where's my Kana figure? I removed, I'll get my, you know, massive arena figure in there. I'm gonna go get my Kana figure, because we have a Kana card, and a Toru card, and an AQUA card, or whatever, AQUA behind me. But obviously, you know AQUA, got my AQUA pillow and everything, got my AQUA waifu, but of course, Kana, which is just one of my favorite anime characters. Super small daughter anime characters, right? So you gotta go and get the Kana figure. She'll be next here to... Because that looks... I can't see it yet. How does it look? Yeah, Kana. I'm gonna get back at Kana. It's not hard to get space otherwise. I had a box that previously, right? Bam, baby. I need to build a new... Yeah, subscribe to the like button. I need to build a new studio. These are... What? Trash cards, yeah, these are Mikasas. All my Mikasas, trash cards, all trash. I'm gonna burn this card later. I once thought about doing a video where I buy a Mikasa figure and just burn it, yeah. It's just like, I hate Mikasa and Gabby. But anyway, okay. Let's start with, this is kind of like, cards I'm surprised to see, right? We're getting cards like, what? This anime? This anime? Like, you know, this anime? Yeah, this is cards I'm just like, what? Got 2 of her, but yeah. Nisekoi especially. Like, what did this say? 10 years ago? These are cards I'm surprised that we get, right? Yeah. Some of the cards that I'm surprised that they actually had in this box. They're super old, yeah. But sure, someone's waifus for Nisekoi. Let's better order them again. And here we get some of the boring ones. This is like, you know, yeah, we get some boring. This one here I think looks just really weird. It's like, yeah, she's in a bikini at the ocean, but she looks really weird. Her face isn't, her art doesn't look good. The art is actually pretty ugly, this one. And then I realized this earlier, the nun. Tell me who this nun is. I can't tell you who this waifu card nun is, right? She looks way too default. I'm not saying, I mean, of course people love nuns, right? I'm just saying that you can't tell me who this nun is, right, basically, from any anime. She could be engaged kiss nun. This is too default, right? This is a nun sitting on a table. And it could be like 20 different anime characters. Like, I'm straight up like, I don't know. Yes, her name says in the bottom, but I mean, I genuinely can't tell you who this woman is, right, from the image. Because she looks like any other nun, basically. Blonde hair nun, right? Yeah, it's like the most common color too. And then we got freaking trash anime, man. This is some geek anime. I never got people that like this anime, you know? With like, my sister is too cute, yeah. My Yamato is adorable anime. No, this anime is a weird, man. It's weird. No, but seriously, I never, I don't know, never found it funny. And it is weird that it is like a genre of, you know, it is weird, I feel. It is a genre of trashy, you know, sister animes, yeah. So that has, but of course they have to sell that because there's probably someone willing to give me $1,000 for this card, right? There's probably someone out there be like, oh my god, the super rare card of my sister. The immortal rare card? Yeah, there's someone doing that fry meme now, like, oh, I would pay this thing for $1,000, you know. There is someone out there being like, oh yeah, that is the super rare little immortal card? Oh yeah! Okay, someone is out there, right? Someone is out there being all naughty. Okay, here now we got the best cards, right? So first do the best card thing, and then we'll talk about the special, how they look as well, right? So this will be a longer bit here. AQUA, of course, again. AQUA, baby. This is the top quality, man. And SHIGURE. I'm happy for this combo, man. And they were in the second package too. It was awesome. They were in the next package too. So I got AQUA, of course. Konosuba, obviously behind me, you know, the freaking best waifu. Followed by SHIGURE, right? Which is another anime. Kevin and Michi from the same author, right? So they're both together there. It's like my two probably favorites in that sense. And then we got like this super rare card. Special rare, super rare card with a woman that looks the massive up eyes, and she looks as this, but she's not. She's just very shiny. Okay, that's the rarest card. She's super shiny. This like a demonic card I got later. Love the sign of that card. This card here, another very weird card I saw earlier. This is like top super rare with a weird image there. So I have no idea what this is, because the other super rare cards they got some cool art. This got like a 343 like what the production line. Very strange, but it might be very valuable. July and April. Looks very stylistic, I like it, right? On a top card. Of course, this card though. FILO, baby! This might be the best card. FILO, of course, Shield Hero. This is the first SSR card I opened, right? Look at the feathers there. She got like the golden feathers flying around and so on, right? You know, FILO can turn into a fat soccer ball, right? So it's awesome. This is the only card there's 2 girls on it. I don't know why. I'm showing it. All up at like 300 cards here. It's the only card. Now this card is great. Look at this, and it has the sword art right there. You can see there. I didn't see it myself first, but he got sword in the bottom. Another super rare card. Love the art of this thing. Might be one of the best looking cards. One of the most bad looking cards. Yeah, got the sword, got the stars. Ecchi, of course. Evil sister. After Suba, number 2 I would say. And then we got Miko, right? Most people's favorite sister. So this is someone probably wants this card. Yeah, I think Ishika isn't popular because of what she did, right? But Miko is like, yeah, Miko, rare card. Didn't get the other sisters. Of course, a Hinata kind of character, right? Kind of basic Hinata rare card. Hinata look-alike, whatever. Massive up eyes, just because it's soccer boss, massive up eyes. And of course, we got, and that's the end. Okay, we got the super. Okay, before we end it, yeah, we got the super rare card here, right? With this nurse, and she got this very cool golden design there next to her, right? She got this like cool, the golden design underneath and so on, which is bad. And then of course, lastly, we got Toru, right? We got the Toru, awesome. We got the Toru, and we got the Kana, right? So we got Kana and Toru, nice. We got 2 Toru, but only 1 Kana. So we got, so this is good. Though. I hope we get a Kana. Yeah, if we're gonna have a daughter card, we're gonna need a Kana, right? And it's fun. It says how high she is. It's really tiny. She's really weak and so on. Yeah. So we got Toru and Kana. I got 2 Toru actually, but the Kana card, baby, that was nice. Yeah, we got Toru. Like, yeah, Toru. And then, well, I got FILO as well, but the FILO card is higher rarity though. Yeah, so you can see the difference, right? The FILO card with the higher rarity there. So they're both like, you know, daughterly kind of cards, right? But as you can see, the FILO is like gold. She has the extra golden thing. She has the golden feathers around her, and yeah, the FILO card is like kind of got this weirder like silver around her, but FILO got this like the feathers so on, right? Can I saw the computer sword so on. So that is nice, baby. That's the best cards. Okay, now then, for the final bit, guys. They opened up because I got like a half a dozen left, right? Boosters. Do some more stream. Now for the final card, guys, we got this card, right? Which again I assume is gonna be special rare. Maybe it's a dud. Maybe something else in it. I think it's 1 card. Maybe it's more than 1 card. I think it's 1 card, and it's probably like a. I think you buy this thing, right, and they send you 1 guaranteed rare, or maybe something else. Maybe it's in the card. No, it looks like something else. No, it's like something else. No, it is a card, but it's a bent. No, I see. She's like. This is another. Maybe it's like another Minghang. Maybe it's like another. It's another style on it. Yeah. How interesting. He has like another. These hearts around her. So she got like. I'm trying to explain it, but she got like another. She doesn't have the same back, okay? So this was interesting. She doesn't even have the same art on her back. So you can see FILO, right? She got the stats and so on. This card here, which I think is a unique card they made themselves, the company. Things I don't recognize her. She doesn't have any stats. said she got some kind of PR thing, or she got like some explanation instead. Yeah. She feels like still interesting. So that's also one thing makes her different then. She's not sits up here in the corner. Yeah, the goddess beauty. Then she got, of course, she got a nice art, of course, with like a lot of shiny hearts around her. Yeah, so she's quite bubblicious. Not, you know, still family friendly, of course. None of the cards in this collection here are showing any, you know, speak. But she got all these hearts. So if I like, I don't even see it that well in the camera, but it's basically a lot of like hearts around her. Yeah, she got like this like shiny hearts around her. It's like hearts coming down here. So definitely a different card though, which I wonder how rare it is. Doesn't say rarity, it says something else on it. And then it says further down it says the production line. And it says though number 1 though. So this might be like the first edition of this card. Maybe it's like an edition for like this is coming next arc or something. It's kind of fun to imagine what this card's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be like commercial for this is a woman from the next you know, box on the next display we're gonna have this cat will be. But yeah, she's basically, she has hearts around her and like a butterfly in the golden thing. So it's probably one of the more definitely explicit cards. And it feels very waifu, of course, with all the with all the shiny hearts around her. Yeah, you look at it like this and you're like, woo! It's all the golden hearts, man. It's all the golden hearts. But that's it, guys. I think that I don't know. FILO, this is like FILO's first SRR. Kanna. I mean, we have AQUA, of course, too, but AQUA wasn't super. Unfortunately, she's super rare, but she doesn't have that like, you know, super rare. Kind of like this card too. This is the most baddest card, yeah. And golden, super rare, but the sword and so on is nice. I mean, if you very briefly look at just the gold, super gold, and we got the nun. Where's the nun card? Yeah, if you got the super rare cards, I only got 4 super rares. So you can see how that is also incredibly rare then, right? You know, we opened almost a full, 5. We opened almost a full display, right? Got a couple of cards left, that's in boosted left. So opening almost a full display, we got these right, only 5 super rare, the most valuable, extremely uncommon cards, right? So you can kind of calculate that then, that it takes about 5-6 booster roughly, right, to get one super rare. So if I open the booster left now, I'll probably get one more, right? Roughly speaking. One more of these like super unique rare cards, right, with the extra font and so on. That's probably it, right? So you can kind of get the rarity there, right? Yeah, like 1 in 6 booster packs, or 1 in 5 or so. But yeah, they all got but I like it. They all got unique art too. I mean, honestly, the way they do this thing, the super rare waifu cards, is very interesting because they all got unique art, right? Which I really like here, yeah. And I mean art as in, this is this woman, and now it's another, you know, character. This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how they have different arts, right? So if you look at them and think about how they have different arts, each one of them, like the actual, I mean, gold and so on. Like the gold is different, right? Like one of them has like, okay, she got like stars around her and swords. This woman, right? She got like I'll say diamonds, right? This woman, and FILO got like, you know, feathers because she's like, you know, she's the bird. She got the swords, right? So that's also really cool because in other card games, when they make special rare cards, right? Yes, they have different rarity. They get a symbol down there, and they might be more shiny and so on, right? So I really appreciate here how like every super rare waifu, yeah, they got their own unique golden art around themselves, right? Fitting into the card like this. See, was the nurse. She got like herself, right? Like she herself in gold in the corner, right? For example, right? So that's really cool. Yeah, we're gonna have more waifus from freaking Trigon. But that's interesting. Yesterday with that bird, the bug guy. But that's it, guys. But that's an interesting point though. This collection here of these cards was surprising to me how actually there were so many old cards. Right, this collection it could have had like Trigon card because well it has the FILO actually on the box out there. Think about it, and Toro, yeah, FILO and Toro is kind of like, I guess, then it has like Unigasai and Rem, I guess, on the box art. Surprised seeing no Rem, you know. Yeah, surprised that we got no Rem. But they actually had many old animes. It wouldn't surprise me if you can find Vash or someone in his collection here, because it had like old animes, or I guess the first season of with Meryl and so on. When did that air? 2001 or something. Maybe that's too old. Okay, it's different though. Cowboy Bebop and Triangle, they're way older. Yeah, but they had like animes from the mid 2000 here. They had some animes here from like 10 years ago. What do you guys think? What's your favorite card, guys? I'm happy with AQUA and SHIGURE. That again was fun, and that was a comment together too. That was nice. That was like how uncommon that was. Yeah, okay, we get AQUA and SHIGURE. Kanna, of course. Kanna and Tori was nice. FILO, of course. Best character from Shield Hero. No, I'm kidding. Multi would be nice to have. You think they have multi? Did I get that? Okay, fine. Yeah, we need more melee, man. We need more melee. There's no melee here, and there's no melee anymore. Melee doesn't exist anymore because Roberto instead. Yeah, melee is dead. We're probably gonna have melee eventually, right? But I'm gonna try to order the cards now, guys. This is weird now. I'm trying to be like, okay, how do we order this thing? And here we get the super rare cards. Okay, put them in the top like that, and the AQUA like that. Bam. Now I gotta go put it all in my collection boxes, right? So my magic card and so on. I'm gonna open up a new, collective box now, right? Where I have to put all the waifus in it, right? All the waifu cards. Yeah, it's the next like collectible now. If I take all the cards together, there's a lot of cards, seriously. So here we got the rare cards. Yeah, bam. Opening a whole display box. This wasn't even all the cards either. I still have like half a dozen booster packs left though. I mean, it's not that many cards, but if I combine all the cards now, we get like, there's a few hundred cards. Isn't that? There's a lot of cards. Of course, there are a couple of duplicates. Yeah, there are a couple of waifus that we saw 3-4 times, like 2 Mikasa and so on. Of course. But, man, this is a bunch of cards, man. This is a freaking thick. The cards are pretty heavy too. Every card is definitely thick as well. Yeah, the material for one card at AQUA here, it is thicker than a normal Magic card. Like, it's thicker than a normal trading card game card as well, right? So they actually get pretty hefty, this box here, guys. But I would say this thing, there's something I haven't thought about, because I don't really do much trading card games on my channel. But obviously I keep saying I play Magic for so many years, and one reason Magic is going down now, if you missed that, you might have heard about it, is because Magic has reduced the quality of the card set. Magic has been producing too many cards, and also the actual quality of the card has been going down. So that really is like valuing. Here's the waifu card. This is way more collectibles. But I wonder though. I was disappointed, but a little disappointed that there wasn't too many new waifus. Yeah, it felt like we kind of got like 21. I guess mostly it was like arknights and Genshin Impact. Yeah, those kind of waifus are kind of like from 2 years ago and last year. But I am surprised if it didn't have. But I think this box should have a Marin. It's already on the internet, so she's probably super rare. But honestly, I'm surprised we didn't have more of those characters. Like Marin, Hestia was the yeah, good Hestia. But like more, maybe Damashi, more animes they had last year. Like I said, I would be surprised if they had Chainsaw Man, because Chainsaw Man started airing just when they kind of when this box was new. But they could have had powered Makima if they kind of the man is popular. They could have had that, right? Maybe they do have Makima. I know that Makima exists though, and I've seen the art of Makima, right? So I'm surprised on that, but maybe she's super rare though. That might be a thing too, right? Yeah. This box should have like a Makima, I believe I read, and Marin, but I guess they're like super rare, right? that also is a thing, right? Yeah. That also might be the thing. The latest waifus, the super late waifus that was released like last year. Because again, I know for a fact this box should have a Marin. I read it earlier, right? And one of the few things I wanted to know, right? Yeah, okay, so they have a Marin, but I guess again it's like 1% chance, right? Yeah, that's probably how it goes. Where the older waifus, like a waifu from I don't know, Quintuples, right? They've been going on for like 3-4 years. To have 2 seasons and a movie, they're probably like, oh, we got like you probably have more than one Miku card, right? It's probably like a common Miku and a rare Miku. I got a super rare Miku, right? They probably have like 3-4 Mikus. Like I said earlier with One Piece, they probably have like 5 Namis, right, and 5 Vivis, right? If you buy the pack, the booster with One Piece, right, or Naruto, they probably have like 10 Hinitas, right? We got like one Hinita here, yeah. We got one Hinita here, Hinita basically here, right? Yeah, but they probably have a Naruto box which like, oh, you're gonna get like 1 million Hinitas in different outfits, you know. Instead, but I definitely prefer to have different waifus, right? Even though I actually do own 2 Boa Hancock figures and 2 Nami figures and 2 Vivi figures and 2 Yamato figures. I say that now, like, wait a minute. I regret what I said. No, I mean, you have a couple of, you know, duplicate, but different figure of the same thing. But for example, when it comes to Boa Hancock though, I have one giant, you know, Boa Hancock figure, right? And then I have one tiny one, and she's on the table here. If I just move, where is she? Can I reach her? She's like behind my screen. If I move the table. She's standing behind the, you can see her, she's standing behind on this screen. Ah, there you got her, yes. She's sitting like behind one of my screens, right? So here, for example, it's a Boa Hancock figure I have, right, you know, kind of the basic Boa Hancock figure, right? Classic, you know, like the cheaper ones. One reason I stopped using her on the streams is because she sits down, right? So it's kind of hard to have her to show her off, right? So you want to show off your wife, right? No, but she's kind of hard to show, you know, in like a stream or whatever, right? You know, it's recording. But here over here, here's a Nicky Robin figure for that matter, still unboxed, right? Here got the Nicky Robin figure, still in her box. Cowboy Nicky Robin. That's a cheap figure, it's like a, you know, 30-buck figure. Then I got the Luffy figure here, right? We got the Gender Bender Luffy. So I got like a bunch of One Piece figures over here. But bam! And here, still in the absolute box, right? In the full box. Here I got, you know, another Boa Hancock figure right there. Bam! You know, here I got Boa Hancock figure, like the massive figure right there. This figure. So I don't think it's too strange to have, you know, like one Boa Hancock figure, right? The cheap one. Oh, I bought this one. It's like, you know, I actually have a gift, but still, like, it's a gift. It's like, you know, a cheaper one, right? And then it's like, no, but I need to have Boa Hancock figure, right? And then you buy the massive one. I still have it in the plastic box. I haven't unboxed it. Last year, right? I let you guys vote on the channel, and you could vote between the Naruto figure, the Arena figure, which here of course, this figure, and also the fourth one was like another box, I don't know, like a smaller box. So of course, people then voted for Arena, she won, right? And I think Boa was number 2, I believe. I think Boa was number 2. You can look at my community tab, but yeah, so that's why this isn't unboxed, right? So I blame, it's not my fault, yeah. But otherwise I have this like huge Naruto figure. When I say Naruto, of course, I mean female Naruto, gender bender Naruto, you know, and Naruto. And Naruto is now a female form, of course. Of course, that is actually probably my rarest figure. Erin is my biggest figure. She's half a meter, but 52 centimeter. 50 of that with the ear things. It's like 50. But I think that my most rare figure, or maybe the Itani maybe the Futnara figure, the older one. But I don't know, maybe. But I have this figure of Naruto as a woman, right? Like the actual, like the licensed woman figure of Naruto, and that is probably the rarest figure. I think I have, yeah. I can show it here. It's also not in the box then, because that was one of the choices, right, for that. I can show it to you stand next to this thing. There was a Toga figure, the Ranger figure. It stands over here, also next to the Boa Hancock figure. It's also done in the pool that year, right? So this is the Naruto figure. So this is probably the rarest figure I have. This is like the actual Naruto, you know, like the Naruto figure. That's Naruto here on top of it. But it actually is, yeah, Naruto as a woman, right? So it's probably, I think so, not my biggest figure. I think it's my second biggest figure, or third biggest figure. But I think that's the rarest figure. So it's hard to get the figure. But anyway, turn into some other figures or whatever. But it is like, I think it's a general point, right? When you have these, these stuff, right? I don't think it's too weird having like several figures. But I don't think I want to open a booster pack of like, 11 different Vivis or something. No, but it's less interesting because I think when it comes to figures, it's more like it's more about the size, right? Yeah, like you have one massive figure, the Arena figure. I could see myself having a tiny Arena, right? Probably not now that I had a bigger one. But I think in figure, it used to go to that. You start with a tinier figure and you kind of buy your way up to the bigger figures, right? Or like this very specific figure. But this is this thing when the character is doing this ability or whatever. But on cards, to some extent, I guess it could be cool to have like, okay, this is the Hinata, which you get married. Hinata is fighting, I guess. To some extent, like, you know, casual Nami, fighting Nami and so on. Yeah, there's some value in that, like maybe casual Yamato, fighting Yamato, a little bit like that, right? But I think that in these cards, you're gonna get like 5, you know, like 5, 6 casual Namis. Nami in different bikinis. You're gonna get Nami bikini, red, blue, green, yellow. So I'll be like, nah, I don't know, I don't want that. But anyway, guys, please leave a comment below what you guys think was your favorite card and so on. What would you see me ready to do next time, right? The more videos you wanna see, more anime stuff. I'm usually enjoying this, right? I said I love card games, right? I've been playing card games my whole life. I was very, very early, like Magic, started playing Magic in the 90s, right? Very early, 93, 94. I was playing Arabian Night, you know. As a kid, of course, I wasn't that old, but I was playing Magic and been doing it for so many years. So, it's open booster packs, just getting that smell in, that booster pack smell, you know. Yeah, it's that card smell. You're like, It's fun, right? And then you get these, like, trading card waifu cards. So, it's an enjoyable thing. Definitely, but I am disappointed I didn't get a Lappland though. No Lappland, no Marin, and no Power Makima. I am disappointed. And I know that the same guys that making this card, they're also selling, like, I don't know, the most popular waifus. So maybe next time if I buy some more of this, which I definitely feel I probably will now, addicted already, is that I probably feel like instead of buying the latest, the produced, right, or the second or whatever, I think I'm gonna go to like the most, I don't know, because they have one edition, I guess, kind of like Magic, when they have Magic releases, you know, like yearly, right? They also have the Magic Millennia thing, the mid thing, which is like the staple cards. And I think they kind of do the same thing, where they're like, oh, here's the staple waifus, you know, here's the Amiya, Rem. These are Rem in this thing, I believe, too, but, you know, there's one edition where I think it's only the popular waifus, the top popular, 02, Rem, Emilia, you know, it's only like Hinata, it's only like the most, like, popular waifu. They have one edition, I believe, where it's like only, you know, the top, like, these are the most, like, Google searched waifu anime cards, right? So you're gonna get nothing of the other characters, right? You get no new characters, basically only the most Google search characters. Landon? Doesn't tell me anything. I'm sorry, that doesn't mean anything, man. Michael Landon, the guy that played in what's it called now? Did he play in Bonanza? Yeah, the Cartwrights. That's the I read Landon, man. Landon. Yeah, but also isn't Landon the dragon god in Breath of Fire? Breath of his name is Ladon. Ladon, yeah, no, his name is Ladon, the father of the main character in Breath of Fire, basically. He's the dragon god. But you can save it him. In Breath of Fire 2, you save it him. His statue, that's pretty interesting in Breath of Fire 2 with Ladon, because he's like the dragon god and people have forgotten about him. So you go to this statue, he's like, you're only people that believe in me. Because, nah, that doesn't say me anything. You have to understand, I'm just a waifu anime gamer guy. But I don't really look at other. Doesn't tell me anything. No. Slipfall. See, I'm blissfully ignorant on you know, other YouTubers and so on. Yeah. Blissfully ignorant on this kind of stuff. No idea what you're talking about. Sorry. As I am, I only play games and I watch animes and so on, right? I have no idea, and I follow politics and, like, you know, trading and so on. I know a lot about, you know, stocks and so on. Yeah, I don't know so much otherwise. But anyway, it was a fun stream. Take a break now and be back with more Fire Emblem. Right, we're gonna play Fire Emblem Maddening another stream, and we're going another, you know, tips, tricks, and guide video. But yeah, we're gonna play another stream, probably like 1.5 hour from now, maybe, something like that, right? And I said yesterday was painful. Yeah, I said it briefly. If you haven't seen my last stream yesterday, oh my god, it was crazy. Like, I did the chapter, I spoiled here then, but if you want to see me go rage, you should watch that stream I had yesterday in Fire Emblem. because I beat the stage, right? I beat the stage, no character died, because I'm playing on Permadeath Classic, right? No character died, and then the very last thing, I had to do the perfect, like, rewind, I did a quadruple dance combo. It was beautiful. It was literally work of art, from a strategy. I was like crying, but it's so beautiful. So I did all the stuff, right? And I moved the main character to the exit door, because I had to like run away from these like 4 bosses. And it doesn't work. And what's happening? It's like I get to the exit door, and then I learned, oh, there has to be a specific new character that's to move to that door. He's standing in, and then the main character now is like covering the exit door, because she can't move away. So then Unica gets hit with like a 2% hit chance, and she dies. I had to replay the whole stage, so I lost Unica, and I was just like, I hate this game. that was painful, because that stage wasn't even hard. It was chapter 15, and it wasn't even hard or maddening. It was not hard, but it was just like that. It's a really ridiculous thing. Like, oh, that character is blocking for this character now. It cost me like 2 turns to move, and I spent like all the rewinds trying to defeat this extra boss, which you couldn't do with Maddening, because they were like immortal. They had like infinite defense points, so I couldn't even hurt them. And I was like, what is this? And I was trying to come up with some weird strategy how to hurt the bosses, even if they were basically immortal, and I lost all the rewinds on that. Oh my god, it was the first stage I had to replay on Maddening, even though it was the easiest stage, and I had to do it from literally beating the stage, like being at the exit door, to replay it from the beginning, right? Like the whole hour was like I had to replay it. But I speed ran through it in like 30 minutes, but it was like, but yeah, next stream we're gonna, a few hours from now, I will play more Fire Emblem Maddening, and it really is maddening, because you really get irritated on some of the bullshit the game does. Like, and also one thing that I really got angry yesterday on Fire Emblem was that the warp magic in Fire Emblem with my waifu, Citrine, isn't based where she stands, it's based where the character stands. That to me makes no sense, right? So she's warping, right? This my spell waifu, right? My best character actually set up, Citrine. She's my like mage, right? She can teleport people away with warp, but it's not her spell or her power that determines the warp. It's the character. That to me makes no sense. So if she takes Erina, and if I throw Erina, she flies further if Erina was standing, over here instead, right? It doesn't make sense to me. Because when I grab in this figure and if I throw it, it is my muscle strength that makes it move, right? Not if she stands here or here. So it's very, very weird. So basically, if you're gonna warp someone in Fire Emblem with your waifu, if they stand here or here on you, right? It's different, yeah. If they stand there, they get 2 more steps further there. If you stand there, it's 2 more steps further there. It doesn't make any sense to me, because it's her throwing them, right? It's the woman lifting them up and throwing them with her magic. She's the one using her magic to throw them by teleporting them. It doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, it frustrated me so much, because they had to teleport someone to the chest over this wall, and I was like, she can only do it if not if she stands in the corner, but if the target stands in the corner with the teleporter. It doesn't make any sense. Like, whatever. Next stream is going to be more Fire Emblem Maddening, and it is maddening, because those kind of UI design stuff makes you crazy, because you have to make the game perfect, right, on Maddening, as you die, right, so you have to make everything perfect, and then that your warp doesn't correctly warp, you're like, so I picked this yesterday. But anyway, guys, I really enjoyed opening the boxes, again, getting the AQUA, and SHIGURE, and her cousin, basically, SHIGURE, was kind of fun too, yeah. The sisters, right, that was fun. Get some Kana, get some Toru. That was a good stuff there, and FILO was adorable. It was fun. And I said again, the thing that probably like the most of this card generally, if I say it again before I forget, right? Again, it's showing it here, is that they have different arts, right? Yeah, and I mean art as it gold art, right? She got golden swords, she got diamonds, she got feathers. That is really good, right? That is not what like Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh and so on. They don't do that specific art. So it actually looks pretty well, yeah. Whoever designs the card actually spends their time and thinking of, okay, this woman is like a feather character, she can turn into a bird, okay, let's have like a bird team around her. This woman got money, this woman is a sword master, she can have like swords and so on. So they have spent time thinking and designing how the card around the characters can look too, not only the character art, but also the surrounding art, right? So that I'm really impressed by. That makes the card, especially the super rare card, right, feel even more valuable and like the stick out and so on. But I see you guys have a subscribe to on, share the video, whatever. And yeah, she got the Fire Emblem stream coming up soon here then. But I hopefully don't lose my mental sanity.